Well, hello my darlings, good afternoon, not good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas day 7. If you're thinking, Josie, you look a little bit tired, that is because I am. As you'll have seen, we flew back home this morning and landed into Heathrow T5 at about 9 AM UK time, which I think is about 3 AM Tennessee time? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 3 AM Tennessee time. So today the challenge is just to stay awake. Stay awake as long as possible. The intro is back. I really missed the intro, but it didn't feel right putting the Christmas in the Cotswolds intro on the Tennessee vlogs. So now we're back in the Cotswolds for the rest of Christmas, and I'm not gonna lie, it is so good to be home. I missed my boys, I missed the house, I missed British food as much as I love American food. I can only do it for about a week until I start to feel like I just need a little bit more goodness in my body. So we are actually heading out for a Sunday roast now. It's Sunday, shock horror, and of course we couldn't think of anything worse than cooking a big meal after a long haul flight. So we are heading, surprise surprise, to the Fox at Oddington. I have just very quickly washed and rough dried my hair, stuck on a jumper dress and my cowboy boots because I feel like I'm surgically attached to them now. And then when we get home, of course it will be pitch black, but I'm gonna try to do all of my unpacking because otherwise it'll just never get done. A few loads of washing, and I've got some bits which arrived while we were away to unbox as well. So yes, I'm excited to be home, but now let's go and get some roast. I just said to Charlie, I think this is the first time we've actually been here and arrived in daylight and we can actually see some of the beautiful properties. I don't know if you can see over the hedge, it looks like there's an amazing house over there. Some lovely little cottages down here. And I think today the Fox at Oddington just won the best country hotel and pub in Middle England. I think that's what they said. I don't know, but it won an award. Very lovely. How lovely. Can't take this one anywhere without him sorting out the fires. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? We are home again. Delicious roast at the Fox at Oddington. It was our first time having a Sunday roast there and it was absolutely scrumptious. I had the pork, which I would highly recommend. Great crackling, great gravy, great roast potatoes, and we had a fabulous table right by the fire as well. So just what we needed, and also a little bit of mint tea afterwards. Couldn't quite handle a pudding. I think I've had enough of sweet stuff in America, but a nice cup of mint tea after our lunch as well. So now we're back home. I should think Charlie is going to be lighting the fire in a second, and I think there's some football on, so that will keep Charlie occupied for the afternoon. I'm going to try to get all or most, hello bunny, of my unpacking done this afternoon because otherwise it just sits there and never gets done. So I'm going to try and remain as productive as possible this afternoon. Yes. Hello, my Dexy. Welcome back to Vlogmas, my most handsome friend. Can you smell the other doggies that I was kissing in the pub? Can you smell them? Can you smell them? There were lots of doggies in the pub. Do you want to tell everybody your adventures while we were in Nashville? Well, you see, everybody, I get a little bit nervous when Mummy and Daddy aren't here, and I actually fell in the pond one day. I ran across the lawn back to Granny's house and I was covered in algae because I'm a bit of a dingbat. Some of our souvenirs from Tennessee. We bought back some hot sauce. There's another hot sauce tucked away in my suitcase somewhere. And of course a Lepus Fork bourbon whiskey. Totally bonkers, but we actually met a couple at the pub just now who also regularly visit Tennessee for work. It's just such a small world, and anyone that knows Charlie will know that he just literally talks to everyone and somehow managed to talk to someone who regularly visits Tennessee. So we'll be opening that very soon. I've already sorry, too much information, but I've already done my delicate lights, so my pajamas and my jumper dresses are done. I'm going to stick another load of washing in now, and it's safe to say we had quite a few deliveries while we were away. I think these are some new rugs to add to the existing rug in our bedroom. Can't remember what I've been ordering from Amazon. Oh, I think it's actually some lights that we're going to weave into some foliage when we get our Christmas big flower inside install done later on this week, which is going to be very, very exciting. Charlie also ordered some new yoga mats. We have got a new mirror here for behind the weight bar in the gym. That's going to look great, and a couple of smaller mirrors. I think they're going to go on the staircase. I have no idea what this is. Probably one of Charlie's antique purchases. I'm no longer embarrassed to show you this area, seeing as you saw it on the first, was it the first or the second of Vlogmas? I think it was actually the first, when Charlie hid one of my Advent gifts over there. We need to do today's Advent shortly, but I've just unboxed a couple of bits which arrived while we were away, including, oh my gosh, two gorgeous, absolutely so me new knits from Holland Cooper. And I swear this is a different wool because it feels even softer than their usual jumpers, and their usual jumpers are very soft. But this is a really gorgeous classic kind of brown knit with this quite festive, almost a little bit kind of Swedish style pattern on it. I don't think that would quite qualify as Fair Isle, but it's that kind of cozy design detail. And then this one here, again in the really lovely kind of coffee tones. Oh my gosh, has this one got the buttons on it too? No, so this one is a slightly more relaxed style, I would say, and then this one has got the iconic Holland Cooper buttons on the shoulder detail. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to try those on. And then in here, I'm sure any of you guys that follow me, oops, do we have a visitor? Oh, my Dexy, have you come to see what your mummy is doing? Dexy, I'm a little concerned because I can hear noises coming from the dining room. Yes, I'm sure anyone that follows me on Instagram might have predicted that this purchase was coming. This is something that I ordered mid-gym session at the Nashville Soho House because I received an email from Matches saying that two of my absolute favourite brands had collaborated, and I just couldn't resist. I just could not resist. So there on the cross trainer in the gym, I ordered, dun dun dun, a new Barber jacket. You will know that my existing Barber jacket is older than I am because I have adopted my mum's Barber jacket, so it's actually over 30 years old, but Barber collaborated with Chloe. Can you believe it? So this is a Barber and Chloe jacket, and oh my gosh, I just couldn't believe it. Two of my all-time favourite brands, the old Josie style and the new Josie style combined together. And this feels like they're proper wax jackets because I'm not going to lie, some of the newer ones just don't feel the same quality wise. To this day, I mean, Charlie and I have got quite a good collection of Barbers here at the house, but I would say that my old one is still the best quality. But I'm hoping that this one, oh my goodness, Barber and Chloe. Oh, I'm so excited. The only real design detail is this kind of frill on the chest. Oh, I really hope it looks fabulous. I quite like having this mirror here in the entrance hall. Maybe we should have one here permanently. So it's got the very traditional old kind of Barber style, sorry, not very good at focusing in low level lighting. The old fashioned Barber zip pull detail. And then you've got the buttons. Yes, this wax does feel, oh, it's got a belt. So it's gonna cinch me in at the waist as well. Something kind of sticky on here. Oh, please look amazing. It was very expensive, as you can imagine, so it really does need to be perfect, but if it is perfect, then I have no qualms. Do you know what? It's really weird, all the metal is sticky. Really strange. Yes, I have no qualms in spending that amount of money if it is perfect, because I wear my Barber every day. Oh my gosh, I love it. So this is inside the lining. What does it say? Barber has been rooted in practicality and functionality since it was founded in 1894. The renewable and sustainable nature of waxed cotton, renowned for its durability and weather resistance, aligns perfectly with Chloe's core values. And then it's got a little bit of information on how to care for a wax jacket. It's very hard to see in this low-level lighting, but as you can kind of hopefully see, it's just like normal, imagine a normal Barber jacket, but then you've got this ruffle detail. Is it better if I show you in the actual mirror? Yeah, you've got this ruffle detail with the check pattern behind it. Can you see? I do love it. I'm gonna have to try it on properly with probably one of those Holland Cooper jumpers and leggings and my Wellington boots, because to be quite honest, that is how I will be wearing it most of the time. Guys, I really think we need a mirror here permanently. I really love this background. And I also love just having a quick glance in the mirror before answering the door, which is obviously just there. Because when you've got guests, don't know about you, but I just like, and this one you kind of have to double back on yourself, so it's not ideal if you're running for the door, but just a quick glance, you know, check you've not got anything in your teeth, check that the hair looks okay, check that you've not got anything tucked up or spilt on your dress, just a quick glance before you open the door. So I do love having a mirror. Remember, we used to have one there, and I do miss it. So hopefully having this propped up here will persuade Charlie that we need one here. But yeah, I think the jacket is an absolute winner. Let's try the belt on as well. I guess the only thing is that the ruffles on the shoulder do make it very voluminous at shoulder level. Then I quite like it. Gives it a little bit of a fashion touch. And when you think that this is literally going to be my main Barber now. I'm not going to give you yours back, Lila, sorry, I'm still going to keep the old one, because sometimes you just need a super old, super authentic Barber. But yeah, I just love how this one is like countryside Josie meets fashion Josie. I could get my Gucci on, I could wear my Barber on. Okay, this is just really weird. All of the metal is sticky. Yuck. I love it. Into the dining room, and I don't believe that you guys have actually seen the curtains in here yet. They are very bold, but they instantly make it feel so much cozier in here. So we went for this beautiful, almost red wine color, and then on the flip side, it is what I call a pomegranate pattern. I'm not sure if it is pomegranates or crab apples, or rose hips, but really beautiful, like super thick, cozy, luxurious curtains. Once again, Caroline has done the most incredible job. And then we've got the pelmet at the top. We've got the probably Samuel & Sons tassels on the edging. And yes, it just adds so much warmth and coziness to the room. Another delivery that arrived was this very kind delivery of wines from the Love by Leub range. I didn't have a glass of rosé with my Sunday roast. I thought probably best not to after a long haul flight, because I'm probably very dehydrated. But these are the incredible organic Provençal wines from Love by Leub, which is of course one of the Daylesford brands. So we've got their white wine, and honestly, I thought I'd gone off white wine in favour of rosé, but in summer I had a glass of this at Daylesford, and it really is so wonderful that I think that could kickstart my love of white wine. We've got the Love by Leub red wine, of course, my favourite, the rosé, and also the sparkling rosé. Perfect Christmas gift ideas, or if you're heading to someone's house who's hosting you for a Christmas party, this is a really lovely thing to take along with you. Some information here about the wines themselves. They are made with low or no sulfur, or sulfate, sorry, which dehydrates you less and also gives you much less of a hangover, which is wonderful. Is this some information about the Chateau de Leub in Provence? Oh my goodness. Wow, this is where our wines come from. How heavenly. Oh my gosh. I would love to visit one day. Oh, you're so stinky and I love you. Pardon, are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Daddy, we're just having a chat.
Hello, Small!
Okay, darlings, are you ready to see something very embarrassing? This is how I unpack. I know it is so messy, and to Charlie probably this would give him heart palpitations, but to me, I find it most effective to completely empty my suitcases. And although this looks like a complete mess, which yes it is, I'm not going to deny that, it is in my head an organised mess. So I have got my pile of dark delicate clothes that need to go in the wash. I've got piles of clothes that need to get put back in my wardrobe. I've got boots. I've got miscellaneous items that need to be put away. And then this pile over here are bits which are a little bit more delicate and they actually need to go in my LG steam cupboard. For example, I've got my beautiful Serafina dress. I wore it only for a couple of hours on 2 different evenings, so it's definitely not dirty. Just needs a refresh. Same with this Holland Cooper jumper. I only wore it for a couple of hours one day. And then my Santini coat, which I did wear a lot, but again, it's not dirty. So these are the perfect applicants for putting in my steamer. You might remember it's tucked away inside the cupboard in the pink room. And I already steamed while we were out my lovely Gucci reversible coat, my Barber jumper and my Holland Cooper coat, all of which I wore a lot while we were out in Nashville. So if you've not seen this before, it's essentially a little, I call it my fashion fridge. It's like a cupboard, but you can steam clean your clothing. And I find that it's a lot more affordable than going to the dry cleaner for things that just need a little bit of a refresh. So really great for coats, evening wear, outerwear. You can even put bedding in here, like cushions, duvets. Every now and then I like to put my slippers in here as well. And you fill this tank here with fresh water. This is the dirty water that it has cleaned everything with. As you can see, it's not that much, so it uses way less water than a washing machine rinse as well. Not an ad, by the way, but I have worked... Ooh, we're in a pitch black bathroom. Ooh, underfloor heating is nice. Okay, so everything is now hung up in the fashion fridge, and I think actually, because of wearing the coats quite a lot, I'm going to put it on a heavy refresh, which will probably take about an hour. You can even, if you get caught out in a rainstorm, stick on the rain or snow setting and it'll dry your things out for you. It's got a sanitizing area, so you can do a heavy duty sanitization if something is just a bit dusty. If it's bedding, you can do sportswear, wool, knitwear, suits, coats. It is very clever indeed. It does shake around a little bit, so worth bearing in mind if you are considering where to put these giant items in your house. Well, we've made a very good start, that is for sure, but then I thought I would sit down just for 5 minutes to set my Vlogmas video live for today. I've got the alarm set on my phone so that I don't ever miss a time. My phone starts to ring at me when it is 2 minutes to 5 every single day. But yeah, as soon as I sat down on my phone, I then just didn't get up again, and it's now 6 o'clock, so an hour has gone by, and I've just been replying to comments. I watched Emily Cannam's Vlogmas that she put live today, and now I really need to get back to unpacking. But I also wanted to share with you another little unboxing of something which arrived while we were away. It is something from Dior Beauty, which is such a dream come true. And I've got a feeling, a reason why I want to open this now is that I've got a feeling that there is something edible in here, because I did see someone else unboxing a delivery that looked like this on their Instagram stories. So I think there might be some biscuits in here. I downloaded loads of people's Vlogmases to watch on the plane coming home last night / this morning, and I have to say I am really loving watching Zoella's, Zoe Suggs Vlogmas. Now that she's got Ottie, her sweet little girl, I just get such wholesome vibes from her videos. I think that her and Alfie are really lovely parents, and I imagine that it's just really hard putting yourself out there video wise, showing off your parenting style, because this is probably painting a lot of people with a brush, is that the expression? But I think that people can be quite judgmental of people's parenting styles, but yeah, so I think it's quite brave that they show as much of their parenting as they do on YouTube, and they just both look so patient, and they're just so sweet with her, and I just love to see it. Love to see it. So I watched a couple of Zoe's. I've been watching, I love it when people do daily vlogs, because then I can really tune in as though it's a TV program. So I've been really enjoying Emily Cannam's as well. She is in New York. I'm just watching her video where she's spending her final day in New York before flying home. I've been watching Susie's Vlogmases. Her intro is so fabulous. I've been watching Victoria's Fromas, of course. Her house is so beautifully decorated for Christmas. Let's see, who else have I been watching? I think hopefully Freddie is going to upload a festive video tomorrow night, so I look forward to seeing that. But anyway, I digress. Delivery from Dior Beauty, and I think this is to celebrate. I think this is cookies. Do you remember I showed you before Vlogmas that Dior have taken over? They've like wrapped Harrods in a Dior wrap, which is just absolutely insane, and it's very kind of gingerbread house style, as is this. Oh my goodness. From my favourites, Biscuiteers. Adorable. Oh my gosh, we have got a classic Dior dress, Avenue Montaigne, which is where the main boutique is in Paris. That is making my mouth water. And then a selection of beauty products. Couture Colour Long Wear Powder Blush. Look at the colour of that blush, and it's got the most beautiful patterning on it. This is the almost quite celestial design that Dior are going with this season. Silly pointless brush. Why do brands do the silly pointless brushes still? What have we got here? Fashion lipstick case in metallic gold. Ooh, you can really mix and match these cases, so if you've got a favourite lipstick, you can switch around your lipstick case based on your outfit or your handbag. Intense Colour Shine Lipstick. Ooh. I can't imagine how that would be shiny, but quite a deep shade. I think I will give this one as a gift, because I'm not actually that good at wearing deep lipstick shades. Oh wow. Zodiac Red. That would be such a gorgeous Christmas Day colour. I'm gonna have a bit of this cookie now. Floral Lip Care Long Wear Couture Colour Lipstick. And I don't know if you can see this, but again, the lipstick is engraved with that incredible celestial design. How stunning. That is one heck of a lipstick. I feel like a Dior makeup product is just such a wonderful Christmas gift idea. And again, this deep kind of plum shade. I'm trying to think which of my friends this will suit. Quite a hard colour to wear. I wonder if they do any nudie pink shades. Long Wear Creamy Powder Palette. Is it eyeshadows? Oh, gorgeous. Especially that top mushroomy shade. Oh my gosh. How absolutely stunning. What a lovely delivery from Dior Beauty. Oh, why do I always do my beauty unboxings when I have next to no makeup on my face and I'm looking super unglamorous? Maybe it's a hint that I should actually put some makeup on, but I'm jet lagged, it's fine. I've got an excuse. So thank you very much to Dior. I did try and book into the Dior cafe in Harrods to experience it, because it sounds fabulous, but it is completely fully booked. But I'm sure maybe if you turn up, you might get a cancellation appointment. Who knows? it looks amazing. Hopefully they'll do something like this again next year. Okay, it is now 7 o'clock. I've done a lot of unpacking. We are nearly done, and these bits have just finished in the LG styler, and I swear it has made this jumper softer. I don't know if that's even possible, but I often find with things like this, if I do wash them, then it just kind of changes the consistency of the material. And as I'm saying this, I'm realizing that the LG styler is a really, really expensive product. So absolutely not an essential, but I know that people are often quite interested in it. So just, yeah, for me, I absolutely love it, but it's not an essential product at all in the slightest. It's done a great job on this coat. It's a lot fresher now. As you can see, there is a tiny little mark on here, and because it doesn't actually wash things, it doesn't get things like that off. So I will just give that a hand dabble. Serafina dress is nicely refreshed, so I'm going to pop another Holland Cooper jumper in there, and my lovely LK Bennett dress, which I wore to the piano guys. I'm going to pop that in. I'm probably going to end up wearing this maybe even on Christmas Day, because actually I was going to wear this, but where I'm dashing around filling up people's drinks and serving food, sometimes I do need something short-sleeved and just really easy, you know, something that's really easy to wear. So I feel like that could be the perfect option. Well, I am feeling like a very lucky lady indeed. I have just opened up a few more bits which arrived while we were away, including a bottle of champagne and 4 champagne flutes, Soho Home champagne flutes from Spotlight, which is so, so kind of them. I worked with Spotlight a few times this year. You guys will know what a huge fan I am of their toothbrushes, their electric toothbrushes. Of course, I took my one with me to Nashville. Just unpacked it a minute ago. I've not tried this toothpaste before. This is their Total Care toothpaste. The toothpaste tubes are made from sugarcane, so they're actually plastic free. Teeth whitening powder. I'm still yet to try this, but I need to give it a go. And then they've also popped in one of their bamboo toothbrushes as well. Very, very kind from Spotlight. Thank you very much to the team. And then this also arrived from Oskia. This is the 12 Days of Oskia Advent Calendar. And I have got a few days catching up to do, so I thought we could open it together. Starting off with day number 1. I absolutely love little bits like this. They are so handy for traveling, taking with you on the airplane. And I love to use the Oskia vitamin C drops every morning. They honestly smell so good. I need to prop you up there to use 2 hands. Yeah, these smell absolutely amazing. That's a really good size there. That would probably do you for like a week's holiday. Yeah, there's 7 in there, so perfect for a week's holiday. They smell so refreshing, and obviously vitamin C is what you should apply onto clean skin, or personally I use vitamin C after my Clé de Peau serum. Really good for brightening and evening your skin tone. Up next, this is their Rest Day Cleansing Milk, a comforting, hydrating, cleansing milk to gently remove impurities. I've not tried this before. I've tried many Oskia products, but not this one, so that's a really great way of me trying this out. Oh, is it a serum? No, it is a cleansing milk. It's kind of the same size as their serums. Again, perfect for traveling or trying something new. I'll just do 3 today so I don't ruin all the surprises. Up next we have got the Renaissance 360 cream, a vitamin-rich day cream combating aging processes on all fronts. Sorry, I'm really lispy because I've got my brace in at the moment. Again, not something that I've tried before, so I look forward to giving this a go. I have royally attacked this, but a very beautiful advent calendar. This would be such a lovely gift for an Oskia lover or a luxury skincare lover. And then you get to use the vanity case afterwards. It's got a mirror in the lid, beautiful red leather. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Oskia. Well, my darlings, oh, I've got an antennae searching for radio signal. We have actually made it to 8:45 in the evening, which is very impressive considering I think we only probably got about 4 hours sleep last night and the jet lag. So, and that sleep was obviously on an airplane, so not the best sleep in the world. So yeah, I've not really sat down. I've just been kind of tidying and unpacking and sorting stuff out. So very, very happy to have made it this late in the day. To be honest, to be totally honest, this is our normal bedtime. We do like to get into bed just before or around 9 p.m. and then we'll normally watch like an hour of TV, something like The Office if we're very tired, or actually while we were in Nashville we watched the Taylor Swift documentary on Netflix, which was very good and quite appropriate considering so much of her early career was really in Nashville. And gave me a huge amount of respect for Taylor Swift that, you know, I'd not really appreciated before, so I definitely recommend that documentary. Had a question, by the way, in one of the last, or well, like a week ago, gosh, we're that far into Vlogmas already, about this dressing gown, and by the way, it was actually a gift from my mum for my birthday, but I do know where it was from, and as far as dressing gowns go, it's quite pricey. However, it is without doubt the best dressing gown in the entire world. It's fluffier than the Soho House dressing gowns, if you've ever experienced those. And the one thing that really bugged me about the Soho House dressing rooms, gosh, that'd be amazing, dressing gowns, was their lack of pockets. But this one has pockets, hallelujah, and I've got this gorgeous light pink shade and it's just so fluffy and I love it, I love it, love it, love it. So I will leave my fabulous dressing gown link down below. I think dressing gowns make for the best Christmas gifts, I really do, or treat for yourself. We haven't done the advent calendar today. We're a little bit too tired now, so we will make up for it tomorrow, my darlings. We've got quite a few days to catch up on, so tomorrow will be a mega advent day. I have just triple cleansed my skin and put on the Sarah Chapman Hydration Booster Serum. I'm now going to do my LED mask, and then when that's off, I'm going to do a sheet mask to really hydrate my skin tonight because I feel like we need it after a long haul flight. So yes, I think this is where I'm going to end the vlog, darlings. A little bit of a random mismatchy one today, but to be honest, I'm quite impressed I managed to film as much as I have done considering how exhausted we are, and you know, it's never ideal trying to be on good form after a 9-hour flight, but there we go. So my darlings, I really hope you enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, please don't forget to give it a little thumbs up. You can find the thumbs up down below, it really makes a big difference to me. And if you have not already, please do hit that subscribe button. I can see the percentage of those of you that are watching the videos that are subscribed versus aren't subscribed, and we need to get more of you hitting that subscribe button. That can be my Christmas goal. Anyway, darlings, enough from me. I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas day 7. Good night.